second. Before we dive into XCOM 2 here, I would love to know what it's like to be creative director of XCOM these days when the Mario and Rabbids game is announced. Does that just mean people text you? Do people tweet at you and say, "What do you think of this?"
I got a lot of tweets.
Do you like analyze the gameplay footage and see like that's a good idea, that's a bad idea? I mean, what is that world like for you?
Miyamoto, call me, man. Call me. Call me.
We would have effing done that.
I could help you out. No, I mean it was really cool. I mean, it was really funny because I started getting all these tweets and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I went and watched the gameplay video of it. And at one point, there's a point where they say something like, and at this point, Luigi has entered half cover. And I was like, what world am I in? Like, I do not know where I am right now. They were like the movement border and there's like the cover icons. And I was like, I don't even know what I had no idea that was even coming. So, but I mean, that's great. I mean, I think that, to me, that's awesome. I mean, I see that. I love the look of it. Like, it looks so beautiful. And, you know, again, to me, like, we're all sharing stuff, and I don't feel a sense of ownership. You know, again, I feel honored to be curating this for the audience. For, you know, again, I went to lunch with, you know, Julian. And so it's like, I think that, to me, it's cool because, you know, if they do something great, I'll steal it, Miyamoto. I will. Anything good you do, you know. But no, I mean, to me as a fan, you know, of Rabbids, of Nintendo, then I was like, that is so cool. So, but yeah, it was a trip. I mean, it was a big trip. I was like,
no one saw that game coming, right?
No, I never thought, like, you see it and it's like, oh, wow, somebody's using these mechanics here, somebody's using those mechanics there. And then they're like, whoa, I never would have thought, like, Mario is in Overwatch shooting a gun. I'm like, I wouldn't even... If I'd known we could have done that, I probably would have pitched that to Nintendo a long time ago.
Can you imagine the pitch meeting for that?
Yeah. Be like, all right, so, yes, Princess Peach is carrying a rocket launcher. And do you guys not do that? Is that not cool? Because... So, yeah, no, it was...
While Luigi panics, he just starts firing.
Right. He just guns everybody down. And they all die, so...
You've been so supportive of games that are clearly inspired by the wake left by Enemy Unknown, though. Like Massive Chalice from Double Fine.
Yeah,
You're so supportive about that. You've been really, I would call it generous with how much you're like, more strategy games, we all win, right?
Yeah, and I feel free to do that again because, and probably even if XCOM was my own sort of creation, I'm sure I'd feel that way because I know that it's just not, it's not a zero-sum game. I mean, it's not, especially not in the genre that I design in. It's not a zero-sum game. In fact, you know, the rising tide and all that, like I honestly just don't think that, I think there's an underserved audience. And so if somebody does something cool, like, it is not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt us. It's going to generate more fans and it's going to come up with new ideas and we're not going to hurt each other. I mean,
it expands the audience for that genre.
That's right. That's right.
It just makes things more appealing.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Mega Blocks, you're right there.
Right. There you go.
Damn you.
But yeah, no, I mean, to me, I truly don't feel any sort of sense of ownership or ego, and so you see things like that, and I think you feel more a sense of, I mean, at first you're like, what am I even looking at? And then you're like, you know, this is joyful, it's cool, and frankly, you can go back to your team and say, like, you know what, this means that there are some things that we worked on, like they're doing a lot of new things themselves, but there are some things we worked on that this other cool team that we respect is like, hey, let's take that idea and push it further. And it's not gonna, you know, none of those things hurt us. And so, to me, it's really exciting to see other teams take some ideas because that's what we all do. I mean, we don't, none of us are off, you know, in a tower inventing, you know, entirely our own ideas. And if we were,